This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Friday, the 4th day of May in the year 2018. Here's what we're tracking this evening. The bodies of two more Guyanese fishermen were found in Suriname today and taken ashore as the investigations continue into the deadly pirate attack. The identities of the two men are still to be verified. At least 10 other fishermen are still missing and are feared dead. Yesterday in Suriname, a survivor surfaced in a swampy area near the capital. He reportedly explained that he had been walking in the swamplands for more than 5 days. Police in Suriname and Guyana have arrested a number of suspects in the case, and that has attracted international attention. 6 suspected pirates have been arrested in Suriname, while 2 others have been arrested here in Guyana. Those arrested are also believed to be Guyanese nationals. The names of those arrested have not been released. However, a number of the suspects are believed to have been living in Suriname for several years, but would travel between Guyana and Suriname regularly. Investigators have been going after the suspects based on information provided by the survivors of the attack. Last Friday, 20 Guyanese fishermen were thrown overboard after being beaten and robbed by the armed pirates. 5 of them were discovered alive as investigators continue to look for the bodies of those who are believed to have drowned. One survivor told investigators that some of the fishermen had weights tied to their feet by the pirates before they were thrown overboard. Guyana and Suriname are working jointly on the investigations. The United Nations Children Fund in Guyana and the Rights of the Child Commission plan to work together to see the operationalization of a youth court here in Guyana. The UNICEF representative said the move to establish the court, which is being spearheaded by the Chancellor of the Judiciary, will address many of the issues that continue to beset children who come into contact with the law.
The practicality, what I'm hearing is we will have this by summer. There is a proposal conversation, but the most important, the court is not the only thing. You need, and I'm happy to have lawyers and prosecutors, you need also dedicated people with skills that they know how to deal with what we call child-related cases, right? And we have also child links that help with us, for example, in recording witnesses and testimony.
The move to endorse the youth court came one day after now 19-year-old Ian Henry was freed of a murder charge that never went to trial after having his case drag on for 6 years. The CEO of the Rights of the Child Commission said the issue needs to be addressed. The Rights of the Child Commission, UNICEF, and the Legal Aid Clinic plan to work continuously together to ensure that children are not left behind in the prison system. In Guyana's Honorary Consul in Antigua and Barbuda, Robert Bobby Rees believes that any Guyanese national who is living on the island illegally deserves to be sent back home. It is estimated that there are between 10,000 to 15,000 Guyanese nationals living in Antigua.
Under the Labour Party government here, they have made it very user-friendly, if you want to use that term, for our Caribbean nationals and Guyanese to be able to live comfortably and to then, when they are due, to be able to acquire citizenship of Antigua and Barbuda.
During an interview with News Source in Antigua, Mr. Rees said while the number of illegal Guyanese living and working in Antigua is relatively low, those who continue to exist in the country in an undocumented manner should not be there.
Those that are still illegal deserve to be deported. That's my attitude, because they've been given every opportunity and every assistance. This is why I met with them on March 4th. Because I try to explain to the Guyanese community what the opportunities were and what the amnesty was about and how they could apply and all of that.
He said the government of Antigua has held several amnesties over the years to ensure illegal immigrants are regularized. The government of Antigua is now looking to deport a number of persons who are there illegally. And finally this evening, the preliminary inquiry into the murder of schoolteacher Kessia Branch has started. Taxi driver Matthew Monroe is facing the murder charge. Over 20 witnesses are likely to testify during the preliminary inquiry. A number of police witnesses are also expected to offer evidence in the case. The battered and unconscious body of the young woman was found back in November close to the Repentier Cemetery. She was last seen hours before as she left a night spot and later offered assistance by police officers. The taxi driver was arrested and charged after his car was pointed out as the one that the woman was last seen entering. The young woman died in the hospital before regaining consciousness. A post-mortem examination revealed that she died from hemorrhage and blunt trauma to her head. Additionally, she was also found with several broken bones and multiple injuries. The taxi driver had initially claimed that he had rented out his car at the time of the incident, but he could offer very little detail on that transaction. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting.